Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. It should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Indianapolis Colts. Hi again, everyone, with They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Let's go. What? 90.
They're going to look to throw. And Walker with it over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 8 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to pull that last pass.
As far as defensive starters go, here they are for Indianapolis. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. You got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
Here we go. Brand 38.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10-yard. Good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll get this one down near the 20.
Backwards, I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
What? 90. What?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And some room to roam now. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Couldn't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line. Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium. And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Colts are getting things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge, or very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Come on, let's go. What? 90.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everybody.